I know. It's late. But I wanted to get this drawing done at some point while I eat the cereal. I thought period was bad, and then I heard T, and I got even more annoyed, and I was like, wow. Hmm. Body T. Like, where do you even like? How does that even like? How does that what, bro? How does that even come to creation, bro? What sequence of events? What's the thought process here? Naturally. I was about to say you might need to look into veneers. YOLO. No. Ugh. On some Roman Reigns type beat. Hmm. No. Hmm. That meme of the astronauts. Wait, it was veneers? Always has been. somebody somebody broke the spell, bro. They were talking about women that don't age, and they said, "Look at the hands." And I said, no, no, you can't do that. You can't say that because the hands have you can't hide the age of the hands. Like you can do a lot to your face, and I mean you could probably do some stuff to your hands, but it's just not worth it. Like trying to hide the wrinkles and like creases of your hands. You know what I'm saying? So like when you see like older people who look really young, just look at their hands, and they usually gives away how old they actually are. Oh. No, no, no. Help, help, help me. You said how they lose it that quick? Hmm. How did you spend it all? How did you lose all of the money in such a quick succession? I mean, you won the lottery? How did you even lose all of that money in such a quick succession? That makes no freaking sense to me. Honestly, there's probably a way to do it because like you can delay uh a stream. The only issue is you can only I think you can only do it before you stream or after. Like you can set a delay so that it's not exactly like a live stream per se. It's like a 2 second, 3 second delay type beat. So maybe if somebody figures out how to do that in real time, like adjust the delay time without crashing the stream. Maybe that's what starts it. Maybe that's what like hmm. Oh shoot. Like they just be coming up with stuff on that app, and it just happens, and then before you know it, it's gone, never to be repeated again. If you do it, you're considered outdated, old, even though it was last week. They move too quick on that site, yo. I seen the word locanually, bro. What is that? I'm like, yo, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That too. He's so dumb, bro. Brain in real time is losing. years from now, they'll ask us what happened to the children of 2025. uh, hmm. I used to mess with lions, but as I got older, I started caring less about them. Not because I didn't like them or nothing. It's just, eh, you know what I mean? Hmm. It speaks to me. Oh my goodness. From the second movie? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Probably part CGI, part stunt double, part green screen. Probably all of the above. Probably all the technological advancements they had up to that point. I mean, they probably got a behind the scenes clip somewhere. The featurettes. That's during the era where they used to release featurettes. The Wachowski siblings be tripping. Kamen Rider is so lit. You are correct, Spike. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Hmm. Mm-hmm. We need males of stature close to 5'10", Caucasian, slim build. Hmm. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you're gonna do this. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Listen, listen, listen. Honestly, maybe you can do the model I'm doing with Common Writer, where it's like I watch 5 episodes a day. If I can't watch 5 episodes a day, I watch minimum one episode. Because one little progress is better than no progress. Because I found out when you're trying to watch these shows, once you stop entirely, like if you miss a day, like there's no progression that day. And so, however long it takes to catch up, extended by a day, and that's scary to think about. So at least one episode a day. And eventually, yeah, bro. I'm tired of people suggesting that. Yeah, I'm tired of people suggesting One Piece, bro, because it's like, nah, that's not the show. It's yeah, I get it. People edited it, make it closer to the manga. That's not what they produced. I'm going to have to absorb all of the content they made and take for it as the show that they made. You know what I'm saying? All their faults, I will be a witness to. Y'all did this. Y'all decided to take up 10 minutes of this show with previews of the previous episode, previews of the next episode, the intro and the outro. Y'all did this, not me. I remember, I think it was Sabs. He said at one point he watched 10 episodes in one day of One Piece. The reason why he was able to do it is because it was a point in that show where they just were not making content. Like they were doing everything they could to prolong an episode's like runtime without actually adding new content. So when he would skip the intro, when he would skip the previous episode recap, when he would skip the outro or the next episode preview and the outro, he basically had half of an episode to watch. And so he was able to run through 10 episodes because he was able to skip all the fluff, all the extra fat of that episode. And I'm just like, dang. Yeah, bro, like what? I get it. It's a weekly show, but still, this is egregious. That gets to a point, you know what I'm saying? It gets to a point where we need quality control. Like at this point, just delay the show. But I know they couldn't do that. That's just not an option for them. But Frank, dude. If let's say Toei does a version of One Piece where they do go back and get rid of the fluff, maybe I'll watch that version, right? Highly unlikely for them to do that though. And yes, I know Wit Studio is working on that One Piece thing. I don't have faith in Wit Studio. Let me tell you. Um, it's not that I don't have faith that they will do it well. My concern is if they will do it at all. We seen the last time Wit Studio worked on a show. They quit on that show. They couldn't do it. Whether it be scheduling conflicts or they were overworked or understaffed. All I can tell from my perspective, the viewer, is they didn't finish this show. Someone else had to pick it up. So now looking at this One Piece project, I'm like, is this a one-off thing? We don't even have any updates on this one-off thing. We don't even know when it's going to come out. And when it does come out, are they going to continue with this project? Is it going to be too expensive? Are they going to move on to something else? I don't know. And I'm not going to be happy if I have just an unfinished One Piece product. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be happy with that. I'm going to just have to go back to the original version of it. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I'm a hater. Hmm. Right. No clue when that's dropping. Like none. I don't even know when this show's ending. The original one. I don't even know when that's gonna be done with. People keep saying, yeah, I think we're on the last arc, or not even last arc. I think we're on like the last like arc or the last section of it. Um, we're not too far from the end, and I'm hearing you, but I'm not. Listen, people have been saying this like 3 years ago, and I'm just like, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe it's over until literally they say, yeah, this is the last episode. Trust. That's when I'll believe you when you say it's over. But right now, it looks like the show's on track to what to a couple thousand more episodes. Finn. I like I'm kind of stupid, so I like when I see a Japanese show and at the end of the show it says Owari because I can't help but think about Jiren the Gray. That man loved spamming Owarida. It's on the wrong layer. It's not on the wrong layer. How did I get on this layer? Which word was go? Let me just lock these up, all of these right here. Yeah, maybe I'm a hater though. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe maybe I just look at One Piece as a really extensive show. I see the episodes, and part of me goes, those episodes aren't deserved. That duration of my time is not deserved because clearly, you could have squeezed a couple more beats of that story into one episode. But I get it. The animation pipeline is not for the faint of heart. It's not an easy thing to do. Be on schedule and maintain the same level of quality is truly difficult in that business. But I, as a consumer, have a right to critique. Like I tried watching One Piece when I was a kid. Like that's the reason I got off of One Piece. I saw how bad the pacing was. I I remember watching an episode and going, nothing happened. Truly nothing happened in this episode. I said, wow, did I waste my time? I shouldn't be asking that question watching entertainment. You go into entertainment knowing you're going to waste time, right? Like you're going in and you're like, hey, I'm going to take up 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour of my time to watch this product, to watch this work of art. And for you to sit there and go, oh, that wasn't worth it, that hurts. Hmm. Hey, man. Hey, man. That's Big Jackie and Big Jet Li. I like I like that on the internet now when people say something's tough, they use the crying emoji. Yeah. Yeah. I know which one it is. It's so tough. it's so weird how like it's so weird how some things just trigger specific memories or things that like something completely unrelated will hit you and you go, "Oh yeah, that did happen that one time in the year 1997." Like I'm looking at this reference photo of Kamen Rider. It's an action figure, or not even an action figure. It looks like a statue. Uh, maybe like 1/6 or something. It's actually really well done. It's a super nice looking Kamen Rider statue. But I'm looking at the boot design, right? The boot I noticed actually has a relatively high heel. Like it looks like this Kamen Rider, their boots are actually pretty high with their heel. And when I saw the shape of how high the heel was, I thought of the statue for Michael Jackson in the album cover and the video Michael Jackson's History. It's that statue where he's standing um with the like ammo belt outfit. Like he's wearing like this like military gear and he's got the ammo belt outfit and he's looking to the side. Like that's what the statue looks like. And for whatever reason, the boots that he's wearing in that statue have been seared into my brain. For whatever reason, I have retained the information of his boots. The least spectacular thing of that outfit, it's the boots that I remember. And I'm like, why do I remember the boots so strongly? I think maybe when I was a kid, when I saw him wearing those boots, I was like, those boots kind of have high heels. This feels kind of feminine. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the boots being feminine, I was like, huh. Why is this guy wearing these boots? They're so high heel. Them, the guys from the 80s and 90s. I don't know how they were able to get away with their outfits. I don't know how they did that, bro. Men had men were doing everything like it got to a point where like men were basically just doing the what women were doing in terms of outfits like we're gonna perm our hair, we're gonna put eyeliner on, we're gonna wear heels, we're gonna yeah, bro. I was like, what the frick? Y'all doing this? Y'all getting away with it? It reminds me of that yeah. That's true, yeah. A lot of that because like in a lot of cultures, um women aren't supposed to like present themselves or they're not supposed to beautify like themselves to that extent. Um a lot of cultures they want you to like cover up or uh, kind of be reserved in your presentation. Men wearing heels, uh, when you if you have like your stature's not as high, heels are good because it's like oh I can increase my stature a bit. Um, I can make myself I can present myself as a slightly taller with heels. Um, but yeah, heck, the pharaohs had mascara or eyeliner at least. But they're definitely like at least with Western culture, there was definitely a phase at one point where it was like okay, men shouldn't beautify themselves to this extent, and it's swapped over to women should do this. And then in the 80s, they were like, why not? Why should we do this? And then it kind of reverted temporarily. Hmm. Prince is pretty funny for rejecting Michael Jackson's offer to be in the bad music video because the opening lyrics are "Your butt is mine," knowing well and good Prince be doing some questionable some questionable things in his performances. It's like that's what it is, Prince. That's what got you. You didn't want to say that, or you didn't want him saying that to you. I see what you did on that stage, bro. See what you did. Come on now. Whoa. I did not mean to use that. Hello. There we go. Jack her off. It was Frieza. Frieza destroyed our planet. Oh my. He's the one that destroyed the Saiyan race. It wasn't some meteor. It was him. No. That's the form. It's a form of endearment. It's the form of endearment. Yeah. It's now 12:11 a.m. Oh, this is what I get, bro. I had woken up fairly early today and went to back to sleep, and that was my first mistake. Second mistake, second mistake was waking up and then using Twitter. That's when I really messed up. I said, "Wow, just not out of the bed." Not career mode. Just on the game. Frig. Bro, when I heard that thinking burns calories, I was shook. But it kind of makes sense. I mean, computers need to think. They require a lot of processing power to think. A human brain needs energy to think. I said, whoa, wait. Hmm. And apparently, like I heard, like with professional chess players, they actually lose a lot of calories during tournaments because they're calculating so many moves in a game it's forcing their brain to think at such a pace that they genuinely lose calories throughout the day and they need to replenish. Yeah, bro, they're overclocked, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that's kind of scary. Watch this stream get popular for no reason, and then somebody fact check me on that and say, yeah, that's incorrect. I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. Actually, frick, don't do this. What is this? Um, yeah, we should do that side. Yeah, well. Ah, yes. The other server. Hmm. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Musa, how you been, man? Been a while. I have no idea when you sent that message. It might have been a while. I unfortunately was looking towards my screen the entire time. I like how I start stream and just assume no one will type. I'm good. I'm doing well. How have you been? Not too bad. Uh, can't really complain. Um, more or less just been chilling, trying to think of like what I would like to do for the next year. You know, kind of on some New Year's evaluation type beat. I would like to attend more shows, so I've been signing up to like a bunch of them left and right. I think I applied to like how many how many applications have I had so far? I know I've submitted probably like 7 or 8 apps recently. Might submit another one honestly. There's one that just released. But let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've applied to 10 conventions for next year so far. And probably gonna apply to one more this week because one just released. Uh because one of the issues I had last year was like I would know about a convention too late and it's like, oh dang, I can't apply to that. So I'm trying to get ahead of all of them now. And at least like submit an application. If I don't get in, then so be it. But at least make an attempt to see if I can get into them. Maybe I try to push my online site more because this past month or so, um, I've been getting more sales for a specific drawing I released on that site, and so I was like, oh wait, that's right. I mean, online sales would help me out here, and so now I'm like, okay, maybe I should push that more because I made it like a healthy number of sales, and I was like, wait, why don't I just focus on trying to make the sales on my website more frequent? Um, so I was like, you know what? Maybe like when I drop a drawing, I just kind of just put it on my site immediately. And so when people go, "Hey, you got a print of this?" and I'll be like, "Link." That's what I do now. Like you know how people say, "Oh, I totally need this as a print," or "I totally buy that as a print." Now I check them. Now I go, "Oh, really?" Link. Like I just send them. I just DM them the link now. Let's see how they respond. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But um, you know, it's fun to like see whether or not they mean it. As Joe Mashallah, the conventions are spaced out in different states. Yeah, I am trying to do more in-state just so I don't have to worry about the expenses of travel as much. But if I see a convention that historically does pretty well, has a good attendance, and artists in that convention have relatively positive things to say about the event, then I'll probably try to give it a shot. Try to see if that show would be interested in letting me sell. Because like where I'm from, there's not too many high profile events, so it's better for me to leave the state and look for bigger ones outside of it, and just see what I can do with that. Um, I was fortunate enough to get into three relatively profitable events this year. Uh, Gotta put the ball in their court sometimes. Yeah, like for real. Um, like this year, I was able to get into DreamCon. I'm usually able to get into DreamCon each year, thankfully, and I hope to continue to get into DreamCon. I really like that convention. That one did pretty well for me, and then I got into Anime Expo. That was the one that I made the most money in, and then Anime NYC that I made a little bit under how much I made at DreamCon, but it wasn't that far off. So I was like, those three conventions really helped me out this year. So I was like, you know what, it'd be really nice if I can get into them again. Um, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and apply to them once more. I think I already applied to Anime Expo and DreamCon. So I'm waiting on the NYC application. Whenever that shows up, I'll try to give that a whirl as well. The issue is with conventions, there's no guarantee. You know, you can apply to something that you've been to before, but you might not get back in. Um, just because of how many people are interested in conventions now, like selling at them as artists. The competition's higher, so people who are running these shows, they have to go through a list of artists. They have to choose which ones they want at their event. Uh, Sometimes they try to be, fair to everybody and give multiple people chances. Sometimes they pick favorites. It every event runs differently. It's ran by different groups of people. So it's you never know what's going to like turn out for any of these events in terms of what happens after you apply. Just hope for the best. Um, I am gonna try and see if I can get myself back to the motherland this year though. Like in the next few weeks or so. I'm trying to get the drawing done, and then I'm gonna try and see if I can at least stay like a week or two over in Gambia, because I didn't go last year, and it was just mainly because I was like, I don't think I'm in like how much money I got right now is so thin. I'm gonna try and see if I can make some more before traveling. And now it's a little bit better. So it's like, okay, maybe I can go this time. And we also got the perks of traveling. Shout out, mom, for working with an airline, so it makes it a little easier. We're gonna try and go to get to Dakar first, and then like make our way to Gambia that way. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I would like to visit my grandparents again. Um, Anytime I like don't see them for a while, it's like, dang, I don't want there to be a massive gap of time where I don't see them. Especially like when you realize, oh, your grandparents are getting older. So it's just like, you don't wanna mess around with time like that. Uh, where you were last year is me next year. I'm not going with my dad after Ramadan, inshallah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Ren, I just don't like how expensive it got to fly to Africa. It's just like, yo, we just trying to see family, man. We just trying to see family. Why y'all making this difficult? To be fair, everything is expensive, not just traveling. Just anything in general is expensive right now, and that's not fun. Going to the grocery store, buying some chips and some juice, and you look at your bill and it's $40. You're like, oh my goodness. May Allah preserve them and keep them upon goodness. I mean, um, yeah, it's just Like we, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Oh, luckily Delta no longer monopolizes the flight to Senegal. Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing, honestly. Providing people with options definitely helps a lot. Not only will it help with prices, hopefully, but also just like the ability to get there. You know, like just giving people options and less likelihoods of flights getting canceled or people not being able to make it or it getting too busy, that kind of stuff. Or is it United? Yeah, Delta. I think um, Delta. I think was the one that had it because I know they have a direct flight to Dakar from where we are. Um, and then I don't know which other airlines can go. The other airlines I'm thinking about, they don't have a direct flight to Dakar. The other ones have like connecting flights to Europe. There is Royal Air, but that's not a direct flight. It's like you have to fly to Morocco and then you can get to Dakar or Gambia. Um Delta had it, but now American Airlines or United has recently joined. Okay, okay. Um I hope it's United. I don't really like American Airlines. They're not good with bags. They're not good with bags, bro. Man. Says, what you doing up so early, eh? He's in. Yeah, Gunther got booed out the building. That joke was funny. They hate him now. Crowd hate Gunther. This is good though. This is what we need. We need somebody getting booed like this, bro. We haven't had. We don't really have heels that get booed heavy nowadays. It takes a lot of. It takes a lot of effort to get a heel to be truly bullied or not bullied, truly booed. In modern day wrestling. Yeah, bro. So Gunther finally kind of broke that curse. He walked in. They didn't even want to hear him talk, bro. Anytime he spoke or put the mic next to his mouth, the boos got louder. Maybe. Which like I can't be mad at. It's just like, man, that's that's what we needed to get this kind of heat. It's like freak. Yeah. But oh no, he was nowhere to be found. I think he truly is done. He did say he will work with wrestling in some measure, mostly backstage, like, probably in a suit. Nah, he out. He out. Um but yeah, we'll see. Tell us about the time you were a common writer. Incarnate, welcome to the stream. The time I was a common writer. Well, I was abducted, and then they they gave me some enhancements to my body, and now I can draw. Yeah, none of this was hard work. This is all because I'm a common writer, so I've worked. uh, common writer is pretty fun to watch. Even the you got the art mods. Yeah, bro. I got I got the art chrome. I don't even know if that's what they would say in Cyberpunk. I got chromed out. Now I got all the art skills. You know what I'm saying? I was able to get steady hand Model X. You know what I'm saying? Right hand can do straight lines like this. Watch this. It's not a straight line. You need to calibrate it. But no, Kamen Rider is fun to watch. I like I like the effort they put in to try and make special effects look a certain way because, it's the 70s, it's 70s Japan, and they have these concepts on how to, show like a body melting or disintegrating from an enemy's attack, and it's like, that's soap. Like it's funny, but I don't know. There's like a charm to the effort. There's like there's this kind of glee you feel watching something where it's like, man, these guys tried their best with what they had at the time. Um, and I don't know, maybe it's because of the current climate we're in right now, where it's like it feels like people are trying so hard to not put effort into making things that like when I see a show like this from back then where it's like, we tried our best to like get this done or this is the idea we had to make this effect. I don't know. It just feels better. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like I get they didn't have as much to work with, but their attempt at making this effect, it's kind of cool. I like the approach they had for it because it kind of works. But uh, it's just fun to watch. It's like I could see people, every week tuning in to watch this show, and sometimes it gets repetitive, but that doesn't surprise me, especially with tokusatsu. Things like repetition isn't not a foreign concept to me. It's like that's something I'm gonna not gonna be surprised by. It's like, okay, well, this is just like every other medium in this style of content. Didn't want to be exposed as a cyborg, huh? Is that why you never showed up for the mentorship? There's no mentorship. Oh man. The crazy thing is, I've heard people pay top dollar for that kind of thing, like mentorships. I heard people pay a lot of. I didn't know that was like something that people like make a living off of, just like mentorships. I think it's not as lucrative now because of the ease of access towards that kind of information, but I heard people were willing to pay thousands of dollars to get mentored for not just art, but just like any high level skill, anything that requires like years of training. Yeah, I've heard it's like people who work in that space get a lot of money for it. No mentorship, bro. You promise. So if they film you being a common writer, do you get paid for the show? Um, that's a good question. I need to check my bank account to see if they're giving me any residuals. I haven't checked recently. Yo, how cold is it where y'all at right now? My my phone says it's 24 degrees outside, which like no. It's 14 where you at? Dang. You got me by 10 degrees. That's gnarly. I'm kind of surprised by how cold it is. It's 20 for you? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by like how cold it is over here because I don't remember it ever dropping this bad. Or at least if it did, I don't remember it like sticking around that long. Um, I don't know. It just feels like the winter dropped this year. But at the same time, it showed up kind of late because I don't know. November was like really warm here. November, we was. I remember seeing something like I could have sworn I seen a 60-degree or higher day in November. I'm like, yo, what is going on? This feels way too warm for November. Bro, December pulled up and said, yeah, cut all that out. I said, oh, my fault. He's like, yeah, we here now. During the day, it's not awful. During the day, we get like 40, mid 30s, and the sun's out. So it's like, it's cold, but the sun is out, so it helps a bit. But at nighttime, it's like, now we're dropping like 20s and stuff. So it's just like, okay, this is kind of rough. Um, but at least we don't have to worry about snow. It snowed last week, but it didn't stick. Like, it snowed late at night, and it stacked up. But once the sun hit, a lot of it melted up very quickly. So I was like, okay, it's a non-issue. Like we can still get to work relatively easily. Um, and then today, today I thought it was going to rain. No, not today. Yesterday I thought it was going to rain. But I think it had rained earlier in the day, but it cleared up again. Once the day was going by. Today was pretty sunny. Um, so I if it's cold, it's like I'd rather be warm, but it's the winter. It's supposed to be cold, so I don't really have a huge problem with it. I don't like cold and wet days. That's the days I don't like. When it's raining and it's still like 30 degrees, that's when I'm like, okay, let's relax. I if it's gonna rain, I need to be warm. I can't let it be rain and cold. It's an awful combination. My gloves are not waterproof. They're not. I need to purchase leather gloves. I need to purchase leather gloves. It's a solution to my problems. Nah, we'll just finish the line art. I have the urge to just turn off the line art or turn off the sketch just to see the line art. But I know doing that repeatedly halts my progress. So kind of hiding that layer is helping a little bit. It's just like, nah, keep drawing, just keep pushing, keep going, keep going. You finish the line art, then we can check. Reduce the time we spend on like those types of things. Art stream, yippee, what's up, Bastet? Or as your name suggests, Bastetto. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. We out here drawing Kamen Rider. Uh, Kamen Rider, funnily enough, is slowly teaching me a little bit more Japanese, just because of how consistently I've been watching it. My goal with Kamen Rider is to try and watch all of it, and that's a tall order because there are, to my knowledge, over 1,600 episodes of Kamen Rider. So if I successfully go through all of that, then we've truly surpassed our limits. Right now I am on the second season of Kamen Rider, or the second series of Kamen Rider known as Kamen Rider V3. It is a direct sequel to the first Kamen Rider I watched, so it is canonical, like in that sense. I mean, all of them are. All of them are canonical to each other. They all involve people of the same universe. Um, but um, I know some of the stories are very like self-contained, but V3 is the direct sequel to the first one. Like even the same people from the first season are there. But I mean, it's chill. It's a chill show to watch. Like well, it's not chill in its nature. Like the subject matter is definitely more dramatic. You know, evil organizations trying to take over Japan and the world, but more Japan more specifically. But the Kamen Riders are here to stop them and their tyranny. I'm about to sleep so I can wake up early enough to make my sister's strawberry milk tea. Maybe I'll start watching Kamen Rider when my projector gets here. Oh, you getting a projector? Oh, you balling, huh? Them projectors are expensive. I know because I was curious. I was like, I kind of want a projector. How much would a projector cost? And then I saw the price and I was like, oh, this ain't a joke. And I thought back to all those projectors that schools used, and I was like, wow, what was their budget? And how did they convince people to have every how did they convince every classroom to have one of these things? Have some strawberry milk tea. You got a Black Friday deal? Nice. Um Thinking I'm gonna get a projector for my room in Senegal. Ooh, be pretty dope. Um what was I gonna say? Oh, I actually did buy something for Black Friday. I got myself a OLED. I got the entry level OLED from LG. I think it's called the B4, LG B4, and I like it. I was like, I've been trying to research and look for like what's the best like TV technology, and um, and I found out OLED is kind of like it's kind of like the technological advancement that everyone's trying to get to right now. And I was like, okay. So I was out Best Buy and looked at all of them, and I was like, okay, let me get the B4. That's like the cheapest one. And honestly, I like it. I really like this TV. It's nice. I get to watch, Kamen Rider on it. Now I can watch all the Blu-rays and stuff I'd be buying. For like before, we have a TV in the living room, but it's not 4K. But this one is. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's an enjoyable experience. I wall mounted it so I don't take up space in my room either. Um, yeah, but I got the Cineglow projector. It was originally almost 400, but I ended up only getting it for 99. Ooh, it's a mean deal. 300 off? Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, screw it. Yeah, if you can get something with that deal, yeah, might as well buy it. Might as well. That's a really good deal. So is that part of his glove detached? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what that is? But I sleep now. Strawberry milk tea with boba won't fix itself in the morning. Very well. Thank you, Basta, for pulling up. Hope you have a good night's rest, and hope the milk boba tea goes well. Looks like Incarnate is excited for the Boba tea. Let's see. I wish I wish copyright wasn't an issue, because I feel like it'd have been really fun to have Kamen Rider play in the background while I draw. Like you guys like I got my stream up and then maybe in the corner I had like a screen, smaller screen of a Kamen Rider like episode playing. That would have been fun because it would match with the subject matter, the drawing, and then you guys get to know more about the character I'm drawing. Like I feel like content wise that would have been pretty cool, but because that would be such a major copyright problem, it's just like man, we can't do that. Anything cool happen yet? Not yet. Model A to Z. Not yet. Aziz, I ended up getting gifted a PS5, downloading Spider-Man 2 at the moment. Nice. Nice. It's a fun game. I like Spider-Man 2. I think I like the first game more, but that's just like a personal thing. I think I just like, I don't know. I like the vibe the first game gives off. But the second game is fun. There's some really cool things in there where I'm like, whoa, y'all letting me do this? We're doing this right now. You're gonna let me do this? So yeah, it's a fun game. I definitely do think it's worth playing. I haven't played on my PS5 in a while. Uh, Now that I have this TV in my room, though, maybe it's not such a bad idea to try and see how it looks on here. I played Cyberpunk on my TV, and it looks pretty nice. Uh, I got to try out like the HDR settings and all that. See what the game looks like. It's so pretty. I hadn't played Cyberpunk in so long. I forgot just how pretty the game is. It's like the art direction, architecture, and overall just world design, the world environment. It's just I don't know. It's just a really aesthetically pleasing game. Thin at it, thin. 'Too much zigzag. There we go. And I think we'll actually add more creases on this section right here, since that's where the arm creases. There should be more creasing for the sleeve. I've watched a lot of walkthroughs of the first one, plus I like how you can play as Peter and Miles. Yeah, being able to switch between the two is dope for sure. I hope you enjoy all 2 hours of it. It is shorter than the first game, which is weird. That's I think is the weirdest part about Spider-Man 2. The fact that that game feels shorter, I think is shorter than the first game. It definitely doesn't have as much it doesn't have really any DLC. I think that was a big blunder on their part. They didn't add a lot of DLC post release. It felt like it felt like Insomniac wanted to get that game done, released, and then forgotten about. That's what it felt like. And maybe that has to do with the fact that they are currently working on the Wolverine game. Maybe that's what it was. I mean, the Wolverine game does look pretty good though, so I don't know. I'll probably grab that too. I'm gonna wait for that one though. I don't like the idea of dropping $60 on a new game, and now they're trying to push for a $70 game, $80 game, and I'm just sitting here like, you think I'm rich? You think you think I got money like that? You think I got YouTube money? You think because I'm a partner I got YouTube money now? I don't upload. Can't afford this game. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wait on the Wolverine game. Like, I do hope it does well sales wise. You know what I'm saying? I want it to succeed, and I want it to be a good game. But I'm going to wait on that game to be cheaper. Not out of spite, but out of necessity. Can't be spending money on games like that. Especially knowing well and good I don't play them that often. as my go-to Spider-Man guy, is it confirmed we'll be getting a new movie with Tobey Maguire? I have been hearing about that. Um, I honestly do not know the validity of that statement. I don't know if he actually is. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Uh, Now that you know the cat's out of the bag in terms of what they did with No Way Home, it's like anything's possible now, right? So I don't know. I haven't. I've intentionally been avoiding any news pertaining to the movie, just so I I kind of when I was younger, I liked knowing that kind of information ahead of time, but now just kind of here for the ride. I kind of just want to enjoy it as it's released or enjoy it as they intended. Because when you get like a little too into it, sometimes you get disappointed because you're like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was, or this isn't what I expected. This is not what the leaks look like. That kind of thing. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that kind of stress. So now I just kind of um just let it ride, see what shows up. See if it's alright. No expectations going into it type beat. Uh, I that does remind me. I completely forgot that we are getting a new Spider-Man movie next year. Um, I think we're 7 months away from it, which is also insane because we're already done with this year, and know that that movie is about a half a year away, a little bit more than half a year away. Kind of gnarly. And then next year, around that same time, hopefully, if they don't delay it, we'll finally get the final part beyond the Spider Verse. Finally. Um, that's assuming everything goes smoothly and the production of that movie isn't halted in any way, shape, or form. Uh, we may finally get the conclusion to that story, and hopefully, it is a satisfying one. I will be sorely disappointed if that franchise ends on a blunder. It would hurt. It would hurt genuinely because the Spider Verse movies are really good. Both movies are really good. So I just need the third one to just take us home. Take us home. Guide us to the land of salvation, of victory. Spider Man. Um, How's Mariam bin Mariam is she's now officially a teenager. I have mixed feelings about it. She turned 13 a few months back, and Nothing has changed significantly yet in her personality or demeanor, but I'm like, I'm trying to brace myself for it. The inevitable attack of the human body. um, but she's chilling. She's been all right. Uh, she's getting more acclimated with middle school, of course, because it's her second year. You know, she got her established friend group now, and um, she's still doing extracurriculars and things like that. So overall, she's doing pretty good. She was complaining. She was complaining to me and the rest of the family about how she's sitting next to this girl who just has really bad odor. So she's trying to figure out how to navigate this problem. She should tell the lady she smells bad, or the little girl she smells bad. She should tell the bus driver to switch her seat. Like she's trying to navigate the situation. But yeah, overall she's doing pretty good. Um, it's like it's such a funny situation because you it, but it is a good question. Like, what do you do? What do you do if you don't want to be mean to the person, but you have to let them know, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Mo. Like, this is not it. You you do not smell good. Like she was saying like um she was saying like it's bad, bro. Like she said she can't like handle the smell to the point where she's like it makes her kind of gag a little bit. She's like she has to distract herself from the smell or something else. I was like, oh my goodness, like this, this is this is genuinely affecting her mental. Man, ew, bot. What streaming platform was it that has a really bad plot problem? Was it Kick? I think it's Kick. I think Kick's the one with the bad one, the bad plot problem. I just realized this is an aliased or anti-aliased line. That is unacceptable. Gonna gonna mess with my mojo, man. And it doesn't look like there's any way to change it. Maybe maybe I draw over it. I use it as a guide and kind of draw around it. Why does the line not feel so heavy? Am I just putting too much pressure? Maybe we drop it to 15. See how that feels. Yeah, that's all. Can I change the? Yep. Me and Fatu, oldest, have been watching Frieren. It's a really good story. I heard people really like Frieren. It's not. I heard it's not like your typical like story. It's more. I guess the best way someone has said it to me was it's like what happens after a character um like reaches the end of a story, like what happens after the large battle, the conclusion to a story. It's like kind of like what happens after that. That's what I heard is like this the storytelling style of Frieren. Pretty much. Okay. Yeah. 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 I don't know much about Frieren, but the things that I'm aware of is it's what spawned that art trend where the artist tries to draw a low angle shot of Frieren looking up and having difficulty with that pose, and then asking the internet, "Yo, how do you do this?" And then everyone else finding out, "Oh wait, this is actually a very difficult angle to draw." And that's when you stepped in and flexed on everyone. I guess if I wasn't so face averse, I'd probably join in on the trend. Um, but alas. Maybe one day I'll subtly make a reference to it when the trend is long gone. I'll just draw a character at that angle. Saying like, hey man, I can do it too. Watch this. Funny thing is, I think I've done that angle already. Uh, I think it's in the Power Rangers, one of my Power Rangers drawings. A couple of them on it, actually. Um, I know for a fact I did it with my Dino Thunder drawing. The Red Ranger is looking up in the exact same angle as the Fear in like drawing challenge. But because it's a helmet, there's not really much you can do about that in terms of showing, hey, I can draw a face at that angle, but technically counts, I guess. Okay. Making some progress here. We got a huge portion of KAMEN either one fully line. It's wrapped around his neck. I guess we could put the hair behind that layer. Well, we just happen not make contact with it because I'm gonna try and maybe do something with the scarf. I was thinking about maybe animating it. But we'll see. GHT Sci-Fi Artist. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. I'm currently working on, as you probably already know from joining the stream, KAMEN Writer. So far, I've been doing the line art for the first KAMEN Writer in this drawing. Ichigo, as they call him. It's a party line? I guess so. Well, because in some vendors it doesn't cause. Yeah, I guess it's more so a continuation of it. But I guess when it gets to that curve of the eye, we can do that and then terminate it from there. Awesome art, man. Thank you. Lino K, welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Oh, I guess the line art is done. Well, still gotta work on that scarf, but I have some plans for that scarf. Question is, do I want to work on those plans now or next stream? Probably next stream because I don't know if I'm mentally ready for it. I intend on animating the scarf. That's the thing. These intent I need to extend. Let's make a flat for this line art. Get some cleanup. Not necessarily. All right, cool. Save that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will probably go to sleep. It is late. Don't need to stay up super late working on this. I'm gonna try and see if I can get uh, an earlier stream started for this drawing. But I did just want to make some progress on this drawing. At least get the line art done for the first Kamen Rider. Gonna work on the second one next session, and hopefully after that we can get some work done on the animation for the scarves, and we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, I will call it for now. Try to get some rest. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching the progress here. I like how it's looking so far. So we might be on track to making a good drawing. Let's see what happens. But until then, take care, everyone. Farewell. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.